The first murder in the region was recorded on January 3rd when Dave Jacobs, 19, attacked and killed 43-year-old Pashad Kamaldio, called Tai, at a stand in the Corriverton Market because the now dead man was sleeping on a spot he wanted. The matter is currently engaging the attention of the magistrate's court. While that was the first murder for the year, it was not the first on the record books. On January 1st, Chatterpaul Doman, called Jack of Johanna North Blackbush Polder, succumbed to his injuries after being beaten by two villagers on December 30th, who made allegations that his animals were grazing in their farm. The two men are before court. 1 month later, a rice and cattle farmer, 40-year-old Permanent Lekram, called Bachan or Fancy of number 58 Village Quarantine, was shot and killed on his farm on February 1st. Two men are also before the court for Lekram's murder. Later that month, on February 25th, Anthony Pumal, 41, called Banks of Clifton Settlement, Port Morant, and his 52-year-old reputed wife were imbibing when an argument ensued, during which Pumal reportedly assaulted his spouse. The woman picked up a cutlass and chopped him. He died 2 days later. She is currently before the court. 2 days later, the battered body of a Rosehall Town businessman, 49-year-old Lorenzo Johnny, was discovered in a yard where a building is under construction. 5 persons are now before the court for his murder. On March 7, Kellon Nicholson, 33, of Anguies Avenue, New Amsterdam, was reportedly engaged in a heated argument which escalated into an altercation with another man. However, Nicholson reportedly left the scene and went to another location where he was attacked with a piece of wood and subsequently died. 29-year-old Donald Sheriff has since been arrested and is before the court. On the morning of April 11th, the gruesome discovery of a body of a woman was made at Hampshire Village Quarantine. 24-year-old Devika Narindat was killed 2 days prior and stuffed into a barrel which was thrown into a nearby trench. Her husband, Suraj Ramsamy, called Rabbit and Radish, was later charged with her murder after confessing to hanging her. There has been an overall increase in serious crimes in the region for the first 5 months of the year compared with the corresponding period last year. Regional Commander, Senior Superintendent Calvin Brutus says, apart from the 10 murders compared with 7 last year, there has been an alarming increase in break and enter, larceny, especially during the curfew period.
From March to date, we've seen a spike in these types of offenses. The other categories are down: robberies, all forms of robberies, and so on, they're down. The area of great concern would be around New Amsterdam, Kanji area. We did make some arrests in relation to a number of break-and enter and larcenies. We've had 2 individuals arrested for 19 counts of break-and enter, this for a 2 months period in a very small area. It's just the central part of New Amsterdam alone. And then we see the use of juveniles and young persons involved in break and enter. We believe that they are used by adults to perpetrate these acts. We've had reason to arrest a young person, 11 years old, for 4 counts of break and enter and larceny.
For the Evening News, Andrew Carmichael.